Commander Iona, sir. Your sister has just arrived in her ICC cruiser. She is requesting to see you.
What? My baby sister has come all this way to see me? Thank you, Lieutenant. But you know there is no need to keep her waiting. She is family. She doesn't need to be invited in. Let her in at once. I am eager to see her again.
Yes, sir. Sorry for that. I will let her in at once.
So my sister has come all this way from our agency to see her big brother. I wonder what brought upon this surprise visit. Must be important.
Eunice, my darling brother, it has been too long. I bet you're surprised and happy to see me. N'est-ce pas?
Ça va sans dire. Yalvaza, my sweet baby sister, what brings you back to our homeworld of Warnock? Aren't you busy with missions for the ICC? I know you have been saving animals from the Helodorman Empire non-stop since you first joined the agency.
Oui, en effet. I have been rescuing animals with my squad of female combined soldiers from Helodorman ships. However, that is not why I am here. Queen Annabella told me about a new human who crossed over into our universe from a parallel Earth, and she asked me if we'd be interested in talking to her. Turns out, this human American is living with the Voltor bands and is searching for a soulmate, and after the other women she talked to. She chose me. Brother, I can barely contain my excitement.
Oh, mon Dieu, you let the Silver Queen be your matchmaker, little sister. That is incredible. I know you have been single for so many years after we defected from the Combine and Dr. Wallace Breen for the horrible things they put us through. But this is tremendous news. So did you just have a preliminary chat with this American human?
Yes, I did. Her name is Talia Marcus Green. She is a former conservative governor who was into right-wing politics, homophobia, and eating meat. However, Annabella told her that she had to change her ways to live amongst us, and she did. But brother, the crazy thing is, Talia chose me over a Keter general's daughter and a dinosaur Beloidian, one of the most sought-after soulmates in our entire multiverse. I am so shocked and thrilled. Plus, she wasn't afraid of my past of being an assassin.
Oh, c'est magnifique, Yalvaza. I am so happy for you. Well, after you meet and talk to her, bring her here so I can give her the Fanberg family welcome. But I wanted to ask, how is the ICC matriarch, that giant droid titan that leads your people? She has been around forever, hasn't she?
Yes, indeed she has. The ICC knows that you are trustworthy since you are my family. However, talking about the matriarch is extremely forbidden. She is the heart of our entire operation. She made our agency, and conglomerate so large we became a country. She has to remain a protected secret. But since you are my brother, I will tell you, she is fine. She is working non-stop with the other department heads to clean up our current sector. Then we will move on to the next galaxy.
That is incredible. That is what makes this universe so special. The Combine advisors didn't conceive of droids being such powerful and compassionate leaders, especially like Supreme General Amadeus of the Silver Army. He is another droid titan who became a military pacifist after humans enslaved him. But your matriarch is just as fantastic. Does she currently have a soulmate? I mean, shouldn't she have someone to love? After all the hard work she does?
Surprisingly no, she prioritizes the people first over herself. Remember, she was a construction droid who had an accident and obtained a genius level IQ. Then she wanted to do something more than heavy labor for humans. So the entire council of the ICC is secretly trying to find her the perfect person to love her. Brother, I love you a lot, but I have to go. Duty calls. Plus, I can't wait to meet Talia soon.
Of course, Yalvaza, I totally understand. I love you more, sister. Take care, and I hope you two are so happy together.
I am sorry to disturb you, your ghoulishness. However, I have dire news. The intruders attacked a gas station and one of our outposts, and are heading towards Outpost Severed Jaw, no doubt to rescue the children.
So, these meddlesome authorities are causing more trouble than I thought. That foolish scout better get there before they do. And took a couple of super soldiers with him. Otherwise, I will have him for dinner instead. I need those children brought to me alive and unscathed. Get out there and send more men to Severed Jaw. Stop them at all costs.
Yes, of course, your grisliness. I will see to it at once.
See that you do. Your pathetic excuse for a maggot. I have no patience for failure, or self-righteous police who dare steal a meal from me.
Good morning, Agent Bond. It is an insane honor to talk to you. And I am sorry to bother you, as I know you are working to save kids from cannibalistic marauders. I am Talia Marcus Green, a human who crossed over. Annabella Silverhair convinced me that this universe was better than Earth, and I found that she was right. I am here calling you about one of your colleagues, Agent Yalvaza Fanberg. We had a preliminary chat, and we clicked instantly. Mr. Bond, can you get me in touch with Yalvaza?
Hello, Mrs. Green. Yes, indeed, I am on a mission. I do not have a lot of time to chat right now. However, regarding Agent Fanberg, if Queen Annabella matched you two together herself, I will in no way stop you two from seeing each other. Last I checked, she was heading back to her homeworld of Oanok to see her brother, even against the matriarch's wishes. No doubt to tell her brother about you. I have known Yalvaza since the faction wars on Zidari 3, and she has never acted like this before. I will give you her contact info, even if it is breaking protocol. Just promise not to give it to anyone else.
I promise I won't. And thank you, Mr. Bond. I know this is a weird request, but I can't tell you what this means to me. She and I have been through so much, and that is how we connected so well. I am glad I made such a positive impact on her. Good luck saving those kids.
I understand, Talia. But I have to thank you for choosing her. She has been a dedicated animal hero and has been lonely for years. You have given her hope and a resolve to fight harder. I hope when you two meet that you are very happy together. She's an exceptional agent and deserves a break. I have to go now, Mrs. Green. Take care.
James, who was that? Who would be calling you in the middle of a mission? I thought you guys weren't allowed to give out info about your fellow agents to strangers. But did Annabella really send her? My sister is still on Malbarax.
Yes, Rick. Annabella matched the two women together, so it is okay that I disclose Yalvaza's info. And as for your sister, they are indeed still on the zombie theme park planet. Fortunately, they will be leaving soon. Tomorrow, in fact. As the Galactic Empire is attacking her Terran Empire as we speak, no doubt trying to steal their hyper-advanced shield technology.
Damn, she told me about that, but I didn't expect it to be so bad. Yeah, they really gotta get off that planet. I know they went there after Elgarak for more zombie killing. Yet I know she said something of finding more older sisters and other family members. It is crazy how big the faction they are building has gotten. I remember it was so small when we first met on Elgarak. We need all the help we get against the Axis of Evil and their allies. And this matriarch you mentioned. Is she the head of the ICC? It's okay if you don't want to tell me about her. I know secrecy is important in case our enemies torture us for information.
You are quite correct, Rick. Secrecy is how the ICC has operated ever since the matriarch founded it. It is a conglomerate of different species from all over the universe. Our agents would rather die than put the rest of the agency at risk, as we know capture is not an option. One day you will meet them, once you have built up trust and a solid reputation, which you will no doubt build being part of the Intergalactic Police Alliance. Then these events will cause more alliances to be formed. As our enemies attack more neutral factions and societies, they will be forced to take up arms and unite against our common enemies.
Yeah, exactly. Elgarak was the beginning of that. They attacked the Desert Scorpions, and now they joined the Silverhair army. You can only imagine how many more civilizations and factions out there are yet to join the fight. It's going to be incredible when we form the Axis of Peace. Think about it, James. We could form the complete opposite of the Axis of Evil and fight them with equal force.
Axis of Peace. Well, Rick, you just thought of an amazing idea. With multiple civilizations uniting to fight for universe peace. Brilliant. I will pitch the idea to my matriarch. It could change the history of our universe.
That is quite true. There are millions of neutral countries and factions in this universe. My faction knows a few of them. There is a guerrilla faction called Alphagada. The country has been neutral for thousands of years. However, their hearts are in the right place. They are animal protectors, devoted vegans, and hate slavery and tyranny. If anyone will join us, they will.
That is wonderful, Lieutenant Stinger. We will definitely need you to reach out to them once we start talking to our superiors about forming the Axis of Peace. We have nothing down yet, as this is a new concept I just thought of. However, once it gains more support from other societies, then we can ask around and recruit neutral factions. It could revolutionize everything once the new Axis is formed. It is the only way to fight the Axis of Evil, with a proper united front.
Rick is right. The Axis of Peace has been the kind of concept we needed. Rick, you have done something miraculous. I mean, the idea was floating around the minds of many society leaders. However, none had actually started talks about it. Gentlemen, our mission is clear. After we save these children and get off this planet, I will take this concept to the matriarch herself and tell her about you, Rick. Maybe then we can kick-start the fight back to the Axis of Evil and put a stop to their terror. We can discuss this more at another time. We need to save those girls, gentlemen. Let's move.
Roger that!
Those damn girls still refuse to eat, huh? We have waited long enough. Shoot your way into that room, no matter what. We have to keep feeding those children so they are nice and plump for our king to eat.
I understand. Shooting my way in now, sir.
Please report to ICC Council meeting immediately, please. Grand Agent Shadow Disk.
Grand Agent Shadow Disk reporting. Of course, Matriarch. I will be there right away. here, Matriarch. What is wrong? I don't remember there being a council meeting being scheduled today.
No, there was no meeting scheduled today, however. Agent Yelvaza Fenberg has gone off mission. Did she mention anything to you about leaving the ICC command ship?
Oh, Yelvaza? Oh, yes. After her last mission attacking a Helidorban cargo ship, she got a message from a human crossover from Veltorba Prime. Apparently they were matched together by someone.
Yelvaza matched with a human? How interesting. She has been such a dedicated agent who hasn't thought about settling down with anyone. But that does explain her mysterious disappearance. And as for this mysterious person who matched them, any idea who it was? Someone important who could contact one of our agents without us knowing.
Yes, indeed, Matriarch. It was the famous matchmaker of our universe, Queen Annabella Silverhair. The most famous femboy of all time. Apparently she has known Yelvaza since the faction wars on Zadari 3. That was years before she joined the ICC.
Queen Annabella? Well, that explains everything. No doubt Yelvaza has been repressing her desires for love all this time, focusing on her missions above her own personal happiness. I will allow her a break. She has worked for years non-stop. If Annabella matched her with someone who makes her happy, I will not stop that. She has earned time off. And as for you, Jamala, I know your husband has been eager to see you again, as he sacrificed his job as a forest guardian to be with you on our ship.
Wait. Matriarch, you really will let me have time off? Thank you so much. I miss Jared's warmth more than anything.
Of course you earned it. However, I wish that one day I could experience that warmth for myself.
Don't worry, Matriarch. One day you will.